Hey, I'm really excited about this video because in today's video, we are going to be replaying, it's like a flashback to the time when I told you how I turned $850 into $90,000 in cryptos in just 9 months. So we're going to be playing that video again. And why am I doing this? It's because it seems like just the same time as before I invested the 850. Things are happening right now in the crypto market, which is exactly the same. So I want to inspire you to make sure that you do take action. And talking of taking action, really important is that you do hit that subscribe button. Please go ahead and do that now because you won't want to miss out on the videos and the information and the techniques and tricks and tips that I'm going to be sending your way over the next few weeks and months. So go ahead and please do that now. So let's go back to that video and enjoy. Hi, it's Marcus de Maria here, and I'm talking to you if you have a business or you're working hard for somebody else and you want to learn how to grow your money. And I'm not going to talk about stocks, I'm not going to talk about gold, I'm not going to talk about silver, I'm not going to talk about oil, I'm going to talk about forex, I'm not going to talk about any of those things. I'm going to talk to you about this thing here, and that is Bitcoin. Now, before you go, oh, I think I know something about Bitcoin, did you know that in 2017 it went from I'm going to write it here just so you really understand it, that it went from $1,000, it grew to $20,000. Now, where else can you get these kind of returns? You see, you have to be in the game to win the game. Right, so I'll give you an example. So, you know, people say, oh, I've always wanted to wouldn't it have been great if Mark Zuckerberg would have invited me into his dorm and said, listen, I need a couple of grand right at the beginning. He actually did. There were 3 or 4 people who gave him a little bit of money. They're all billionaires right now. Actually, no, 2 of them said no. This is what I mean. The 2 that said no aren't in the game. So if you want to have been in the Facebook, if you want to be in the Google, if you want to be in the Amazon, if you want to be in the Apple as they started, this is your chance because all of these are now being created as cryptocurrencies. Where is the next Amazon of cryptocurrencies? Where is the next Facebook of cryptocurrencies? Where is the next Google of cryptocurrencies? And I'm telling you, I am in the game, not to lose. I am in the game to win it. And I have about 120 different positions at the moment. Because I want to spread that risk to make sure that, I'm in the next Google and Amazon, whatever. What I did is I took $850, everything's in dollars over there, $850, and I turned that into $90,000. That was just one of my positions, into $90,000 in just 9 months. And that, by the way, I think it was up something like 14,000%. Now, I want to ask you, because I've been doing this, as you know, for over 18 years, trading and investing my money and teaching other people how to do it for the last 10 years. I've never seen this. When you see it's all in my book, right? If you can see, like, there was one position, NEO it was up 14,000%. Another one was up 10,000%. Another one was up 3,000%, 2,000, 1,000, 1,900. Have you ever seen these kind of returns? And what I call this is asymmetrical risk. It's like, because I know what you're probably thinking, you go, oh, but I don't know a lot about it and it's too risky. Well, first of all, I didn't know a lot about it either until 2016. I should have known everything about it. And I kept telling people not to do it, to focus on the things that I knew because I knew they were working well for me. One day, I said to myself, why am I telling people not to get into Bitcoin, and why did they know more about it than I do? That was pretty annoying, but that's ego, by the way. And I realized that I was telling them not to do something about something that I knew nothing about. So I started doing research into it, and I realized I'd missed out on huge movements. Huge. I'm talking about almost 500,000% return on Bitcoin, which, by the way, isn't new. This isn't new. Okay, this has been going for the last 10 years, and it's going stronger every single day as the adoption grows. but the price is keeping relatively stable right now. So this is our opportunity to get in. And that's what I'm doing. I'm in the game to win it, buying and buying and buying. Every dip, I buy a little bit. Dips a little bit more, buy a little bit more. Dips a little bit more, buy a little bit more. And building it up, building it up, building it up over the months, etc. And that's exactly what you can do as well. And you are going to be so thankful. You're going to be so grateful in the next 12 months, 24 months, 36 months as this thing goes, because we are not just looking to get into Bitcoin. We are looking at the next Bitcoin. What is the next growth, the next spurt? That's what we are doing as well. And I invite you, please, to do the same. Stay open-minded about this, because it is just like, people coming up with bits of plastic called credit cards, and everybody going, I don't want to use credit card, that's not real cash, I really need money. Now everybody uses debit and credit cards. It's just like the first time you saw the self-service counter and you said, I'm paying for this, that was me, and I want to be in a queue waiting to be served by them going ding, ding, and I'm like, hurry up, hurry up. Now, I don't even want to go into that queue. I want to do it myself. Ding, 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 pay, goodbye, au revoir, let's go. And that's called technological advancements, modernization, revolution. People are calling cryptocurrencies and the blockchain technology which underpins it. And again, you need to know what these things are, because it's happening right now. They are calling it Money 3.0. They're calling it the Internet. In fact, they're saying that it is more important. I don't agree with this. I think it's as important as the internet. But these are the kind of things that we're dealing with. So, one more thing is that you have the opportunity to actually be investing very, very small amounts of money, asymmetrical risk. You're risking this much to make, this is some returns here, okay? And you have the opportunity to get in before Wall Street, before the city boys get in. This is unprecedented. Normally they get in first, do something with it, then sell it to us, and that's how they make their money. For the first time that I can remember, we are getting in before them because they're only just waking up to it. In actual fact, they are the ones that are feeling threatened by it, because this was in response, this whole thing, blockchain, digital currencies, Bitcoin, was in response to the financial crisis of 2007, 2008, saying that we don't want a centralized system where the banks and the visas and all the ones in the city and Wall Street are taking advantage of us. And it was in response to that. So they are against that because they're people in the middle that are trying to centralize it. And this is all about decentralization, putting the power back into the hands of the people. And I know that sounds like, oh, the hands of the people and all this kind of stuff. Forget about that. You can make a lot of money along the way as well. And we are in front of them. We're not in the back of the queue, we're at the front of the queue. Before the mass adoption comes, and it's just around the corner, the infrastructure is being built, the highways are being built, so the cars can get on there. You can still get in. Just do your research. You don't have to be in a rush, but you don't have that much time, but you still have time, okay? So I hope that you realize just how important it is for you and your family to start researching, start accumulating, I don't know, maybe the top 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. You know, if you want to take on a little bit more risk, maybe the top 10 or 20. Don't go down too much beyond that, though, because there are over 2,000 coins, and a lot of them are scam coins. You don't want to go anywhere near them as people are jumping on the bandwagon. It's a shame that they do that. But anyway, we'll stick with the good ones. We'll make a lot of money. You will look back in the last 3 to 5 years and you will say, my goodness, thank goodness I didn't just watch this video, but that I actually took some action on this video. And that's why we're here to help you every step of the way. So Marcus de Maria here. Hopefully that kind of illuminated a couple of light bulbs and aha moments to move you from where you are now to wherever you want to go, but 10 times faster.